Hello, fight fans. Seattle Mike MMA with friends. UFC 253, Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa. Dominick Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz is finally here. Let's get it on. Everybody, please hit that like button if you like everything combat, major boxing events, major MMA events, and combat trivia that we have on this channel, plus a few sporadic giveaways throughout the year. So if you're interested in that, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. Come on, who are you kidding? You want to be in this awesome community. They are so knowledgeable. Starting at 4 p.m., the prelims this Saturday. Basically, the only notable name that you might recognize, unless you're a super hardcore, Diego Sanchez versus Jake Matthews. Unfortunately for Diego, that one should end up a nightmare, as Jake Matthews comes into this one a minus 670 favorite. Sanchez a plus 445 underdog. And we're going to talk odds for the main event. For those gamblers of you out there, or those just interested trying to get your picks together for the week. First card on the main card, Zybura Tukhugov. He's a minus 121 favorite versus Hakeem Dawodu, plus 100. And that match, I think, is as close as the odds say it is. I would lean towards Tukhugov, but that's going to be a very tight match. Not one I would bet on. Too rich for my blood. Caitlin Vieira versus Shazura Eubanks. Second match of the event. Eubanks comes in a plus 140 underdog. Caitlin Vieira, a minus 177 favorite. I think Shazura Eubanks is overrated. I think she's past whatever prime we thought she had. I think Caitlin Vieira is a very talented young lady at minus 177. I think that's a steal. I'd take that one. I have very little faith that Shazura Eubanks will win that fight. Kai Kara France versus Brandon Royal. France comes in a big favorite, minus 248 versus Brandon Royal, plus 188. Royal, he's a tough dude. I think France will probably take him out at minus 248, though. You're going to have to put up $248 on Kai Kara to make 100. To me, those odds just don't make sense, and I would pass on that bet. Dominick Reyes versus Jan Blachowicz. I would really like to bet on this fight. I really would. This is for the vacant light heavyweight title. Of course, the one that John Jones vacated to move to heavyweight. Everybody thought he was joking, I think, for a while. But now he's trying to get a fight with Brock Lesnar. It looks like he will get a chance against the winner of Stipe and Francis Ngannou if he wants to wait it out. Dana White said he gets a title shot, but not until after Ngannou. Reyes, he's just too good here. Minus 286. Blachowicz, a plus 230 favorite. I really want to put money on Reyes as almost a 3-1 favorite. I still might think about it. Dominick Reyes, I think this is the Dominick Reyes era. I think he dominates Jan Blachowicz, and I think that he could be champion for a very, very long time. The main event we've all been waiting for. Paulo Costa, Israel Adesanya. I hear a lot of people picking Costa for the upset to dethrone the style bender. And the odds show it. The odds have moved closer to Costa. He is a plus 150 underdog. Adesanya's a minus 182. They say styles make matchups. Well, the styles, Yoel Romero versus Israel Adesanya. Of course, that fight, not real fun. Adesanya really not wanting to engage. Same thing with Romero. I think you're going to come up with something a little different in the Costa fight. When Costa fought Romero, he was more willing to engage than Romero. Romero started to come on late. Costa, he's got that incredible power. So those first 3 rounds, Adesanya could get decapitated at any moment. And this guy, he's so good, he barely makes sense. I mean, it barely makes sense how he can be so big and so muscular and so athletic and still have very good cardio for being that big. That being said, science is still science. You have that many muscles. You have to get that much blood flowing to that many muscles. Cost is dangerous for the first 2.5, 3 rounds. After that, I think Israel Adesanya, his speed and his cardio is going to take over. If he can get through that initial burst, and I call it a burst, but it's a hell of a burst. Costa, I mean, he can go hard for 12, 15 minutes. I mean, very, very hard. I don't know if anybody can go that hard for that long, though, with that muscular structure for 25 minutes. I don't know if it's possible. So I'm going to pick Israel Adesanya, the champion, in this one. I think he starts taking over around round 3. And then I think he really starts to pick Costa off with some good counter shots, unanimous decision. Possible late stoppage. It's hard to say when you have 2 fighters that are undefeated. Neither one of them have been finished. But I'm going to go with Israel Adesanya. If I got to pick, I'd say unanimous decision. But he could maybe finish it late. Let me know what you guys think, though. You have any money riding on these fights this weekend? Do you have any favorites? Do you agree or disagree with my predictions? Let me know down there in the comments. Hope to see you all for the stream starting at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, UFC 253 right here on MMA with Friends with Combat Trivia. As always, I love you. I respect you. And I'll see your fine asses later.